Let's stand for the pledge allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a short prayer for the meeting tonight and for our country, please. Amen. Okay, this evening, it is June the 15th, 2021, Tuesday evening. We're in the Town Hall Municipal Center, and we also have YouTube up for people that are watching. So can I have the roll call, please?
Scott Murphy,
Here.
Rick Weber. Here. John Moore.
Here.
Rose Jackson. Here. Elizabeth Skinner.
Here.
Chris Chapman is absent, and Susan Webster's here.
Okay, can we have a review of the minutes from the meeting of June 1, 2021? And I'll take any additions or corrections and also a common consent if everybody's good with it.
Yes.
Everything looks good? Common consent? All right. All right. Persons before council. We have Andy here this evening. So Andy, you have the floor, buddy.
Well, thank you.
He was here this morning as well. It's twice in one day.
I'll just stay seated. I think you all can hear me. I'm here this evening on behalf of the tree board. Before I start, my purpose of being here, I want to thank the mayor and the council for your support over the years since I've been involved with the tree board since 2012, I guess. You do our Arbor Day proclamation every spring. You provide us with financial support through the hotel motel taxes. And you allow your public works crew to help us out when we're doing projects around town. That really helps us out a lot. So I want to thank you all for your support throughout the years. The reason I'm here tonight is we're about to have a shakeup in our membership on our tree board. As you know, we're a 5-member board, 1 member of which is a member of council. The current tree board council representative is John, who will be leaving office on July 1st. We also have a member, Susan Jones, who has indicated her desire to step down her position on the tree board effective July 1st. So I'm here tonight to ask you if it's okay to accept her resignation effective July 1st. And John, through a little bit of arm twisting, but not too much, he has agreed to stay on the tree board, but now he will be a representative as a Town of Bath resident instead of as a council member. And then after July 1, sometime, Mayor, you will appoint the council representative of the tree board, which will bring us back up to full membership. We generally meet the 4th Wednesday of the month at 2:30 here. If the new council person has a problem at that time, we're pretty flexible. We'll work with he or she to find a time that we can all get together. So what I'm here tonight is to ask you to accept Susan Jones' resignation from the tree board, to allow John to slide over as a Town of Bath resident member as opposed to a council member, and then you will appoint a council member later. So that's my purpose here tonight.
A second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the resignation of Susan Jones. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Me. You have to be difficult.
Is that a serious name?
No,
I'm just-
Okay, motion passes. Second one we need is to go ahead and appoint,
John will
John.
fill out the remainder of Susan's term. I
Right.
suppose.
So moved.
Second.
okay, a motion and second on the floor to let John slide over and take over the term that Susan Jones had. Any discussion?
Slide over a legal term.
I don't know. It's just, we're just putting them over there. Be quiet.
That's all I do.
I could have said jump, but I don't know.
Slide is good.
Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Well, that's taken care of, and then we'll get you a representative off the council as soon as we set council.
And whoever it is, just Sharon can give them my contact info and we can get together and work out a time and have the meetings. Okay,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
thank you all.
Thank you.
You want to stay for the rest of the meeting?
Kate's giving the presentation at the Board of Education meeting at 6. I'm gonna slide down there.
Just slide
There
over
you
there.
go. Slide the other one down.
Word for the day.
Just
Thank-
slide
thank you.
away.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. Thanks for everything you all do.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to communications of mayor. We had a petition that was presented to us a couple weeks ago. That petition was to accept some the certificates of appropriateness to for the Landmarks Commission. It is that petition is voided. Number one, it's not dated. Number two, we've already decided and put this to rest a month ago. So that petition is voided. So we just want to let people know that there will be no more discussion on that right now. So and then we also have in our packets that I talked to council reviewing the 7-1-3U agreement, and I'm kind of perusing through this. Haven't really got to look at it, and it looks like it kind of puts us on the hook for some financial responsibilities.
You know what that financial responsibility would be, not in this document.
No. It also looks like we can use in kind. I would ask council if we could table this. I know they were trying to get this done, but I want to be able to know what I'm talking about on this thing. I don't want to let us.
Now, you know, about Robert's rules, tabling means it is on the next
Next
agenda
agenda.
for discussions.
Right, absolutely. That's why I want to table it. I want everybody to look at it so that we can proceed. I just, like I said, with just looking at it here, it looks like it kind of puts us on the hook for some maybe financial things. And I want to make sure before we sign it that it doesn't.
We just got it.
Right. So we'll have that for next meeting. Make sure on the next meeting. Okay, the town election went very well. I think everything went off. We shortened our schedule this year. I think everything went really good. Didn't hear any complaints from anybody. I know it worked well for, I think everybody here on council, and then our new council member that'll be coming in next month. So I think everything went good. I just want to extend my thank you to John for serving the last 2 years, serving in the capacity of our tree board and our grants coordinator. I really appreciate everything you've done to help us out. Hate to see you go, but I understand you've got other things that you want to do probably, and being tied down to council probably is not one of them. So, but no, we appreciate everything you've done, all the meetings you've attended, and everything. So, thanks, John.
We want to talk about swearing in, so we're all
Right,
clear
I've
on
got
the
that. Yeah.
June the 30th.
Yeah, June 30th at 4. We're going to be swearing in. So if you just want to come here around 4 o'clock, we get sworn in. We have our new council member that will be coming on board for the next meeting. So, so that'll be at 4 o'clock on the 30th. We'll go from there. So, but I think everything with the election went good. So, and that we also.
I appreciate council going along with our thoughts on that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it saved,
We were I was nervous, but it,
I think it saved a lot of stuff in the beginning of having to run, and then we had 6 months of just total, this, that, and, it helped during our budget. We didn't have to run and jump every time, for stuff that was going on while we were trying to take care of budget talks and getting stuff into the state. So I think it went very well. Um, so anyway, that'll be enough. Our upcoming council dates. We changed some things around for next month. We usually meet the second and third Tuesday of the month,
we first,
or first, I'm sorry, first and third. So anyway, we had moved them to the 13th and the 27th because I'm going to be out of town for the first week in July. And I think there might have been some other people that might have had some things going on for that 4th of July weekend.
So August, are we going back to regular?
Yeah, we'll go back to the
So
regular.
we'll have meetings 2 weeks
Yeah.
in a row.
Right.
Okay, got it.
So just make a note of that, Greg, so that you
You
got
gotta
it.
put it in the calendar.
Okay.
now.
We'll try to keep you reminded, but, yeah, so the 13th and the 27th of next month. Other than that, I think everything's going pretty good. If you get a chance this evening or sometime tomorrow, go down, Fairfax Street by the water department and turn. We've got 2 new trash receptacles that, Rodney and Company has been working on. And, they also, the Chamber of Commerce and them painted them.
They
It
look
looked really
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
I went by them a little while ago and she sent me some pictures of it. So, it looked really good, and we've got some more on the way to try to beautify those trash receptacles. So if you get a chance, go take a look at them and give everybody a yay-hoo or something, and let them know that we really are glad that we've got the experienced people to be able to build them and then paint them. So other than that, that's all I've got. So we shall move on to Bath Development Authority. All right, looks like her meeting is gonna be the 7th of this next month. So that'll be the Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month. So make a notation of that. Also, Parks and Recs, I think she sent something that I didn't get to read it all, just about she wasn't gonna be here tonight. or
Right, just the usual that they have going on. You can check out their Facebook page or the web page.
Right, they got a meeting on the 16th, which is this month, which will be tomorrow, at the 7 p.m. at the courthouse commissioners room. Planning Commission, since everybody on council right now is the Planning Commission, do we have anything to come forward on the Planning Commission? No. I need to get that started. I need to get it done. Streetscapes. Okay.
Rail trail.
Or rail trail, I'm sorry, rail trail.
Yeah, we didn't have anything
Okay,
complete. I can do
streetscapes, he
that.
didn't have anything either, okay. Train Depot, we did hear from John McCracken, actually, emailed, our representatives from the state that they were working on this. And it has been sent to the federal government, for their approval. That's what we're waiting on right now. They said several other projects also were sent over at the same time, and they are still waiting on that. So we're in a holding pattern still, waiting on the federal government now to okay everything, and all the changes have been made, all the stuff that's been updated. So I hope to hear something back because I would love to get this project off the ground. It's been almost 4 years now. So getting a little craziness. So Landmark Commission, we had a few members resign. Process of looking at what we would want to do with the Landmarks Commission. That'll be something that will be the new council that sets. We will sit down and determine what what we're going to do with that as it comes along. So it's still active. We've still got members right now. We've only got several resignation letters. So All right, moving down to clerk and recorder's report. Madam Clerk, do you have anything?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, let's pay some bills. John, you get to pay the bills the last time.
Okay, motion to pay the town of Bath bills in the amount of $15,514.22.
We have a motion and a second on the floor to pay the town of Bath bills in the amount of $15,514.22. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that motion passes.
Motion to pay the Berkeley Springs water bills, $13,114.17.
We have a motion to pay the Berkeley Springs water bills, water work bills in the amount of $13,114.17. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? That motion passes.
Motion to pay the cemetery bills in the amount of $3,197.
I have a motion and a second to pay the cemetery bills in the amount of $3,197. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? That motion passes.
A motion to pay the rails to trails bills in the amount of $3,447.43.
I have a motion and a second on the floor to pay the rails and trails bills in the amount of $3,447.43. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? That motion passes. All right, tree board, we've already heard
Yeah,
from,
Andy
so
covered everything.
grant, we haven't, probably haven't had anything. Okay. All right, then we go to public safety.
I have nothing to
Okay,
report.
public safety, all right.
Our next meeting is, July 27th at 4:45.
All right, cemetery,
None of the duty report except address is getting cut each week. We're helping various families with questions about parks, but otherwise, nothing to report.
thank you, Beth. All right, public works.
Nothing major, but I just want to make sure, am I waiting for that woman to call me back about her sidewalk? I tried to call her 3 times
Yeah, if you
today.
return the
No
call,
answer, no answering machine, and went right to then.
I would,
Just gets a busy
I would
signal.
wait, until she calls you back, if you left a message.
There is no answering machine.
Oh, there's no
It
answer
just
machine.
rings about 30 times and then it goes to busy.
Okay. I would try a couple more times. If we can't get her, then we'll figure out something, so we'll go from there. Okay, ordinance,
Okay, we decided to hold on the second reading of 2021-05-01. This has to do with strengthening the demolition ordinance that we do have on the books. We thought we'd give a little time to give the new council member a chance to look it over and see what he thought about it. I think there's an insurance agent that's valuing some of it as they have to get insurance on the event of demolishing a building, so I'll get that to you so you can have a look at it, and see if you have any comments and like that. We also have talked about amending 2021-03-01. This has to do with, this is a parking ordinance and has to do with parking on the correct side of the street, which we live on Wilk Street. You may want to take a note of this also. We've been all kinds of ways.
oh, yes.
Yes. So, and we amended it to clarify it, and in doing that, we added fees that then didn't match with current ticket fees. So, in order to amend that, I believe that we need to rescind the original amendment, take it back and make a new law unless, and I did stop in to see BK, who wasn't in, unless we can wrap that into one ordinance where we are rescinding one and replacing it in the same ordinance and have one. I don't know if we can do that or not. So I am checking with Richard Day on that. The only other thing that I think the ordinance committee ought to be looking at is chapter 42, the historic preservation. And if indeed complying with the state statute is something that we feel we need to do, which is reducing membership from 9 to 5 so that it does comply. I asked Richard Day about this way early on, like 2017, and he said he wasn't consulted on the amendment when that was made. So I think, we have a fair number of citizens who are aware of this now and have an opinion. So that's something we need to look at.
Right.
If you don't mind, I'll speak to Big Day about that. That's all I have for ordinance.
I have one question. The 5 members of the, okay, I know that the people in town that are waving that flag right now are looking at 5 members. Does the state statute say anything about people having to reside in the town of that?
No.
Does it say anything that specific? And I don't know the answer.
I don't think it says anything specific.
It's just strictly 5 members is my recollection.
Yes, and what it is, what we have done before with landmarks is we have a certain number that lived in town, like there were 5 members and 3 of the 5 were town residents at least. And because it can be hard to find people.
Right.
So it really can. So, that is kind of how we handled it in the past. So, see what comes up, and I think people do have some opinions about not wanting to be told by people outside.
I think we visit this with the new council, we sit down and we figure out what we're doing. And I think bring it back down to 5 and
New start.
a new start.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Okay,
all right, thank you. Waterworks, of course,
There was no.
Chris is not here, there's been no meeting, so this is the point that I asked if there's anything else that needs to come before council. If not, so moved common consent to
adjourn.
adjourn. Everybody come to consent?
This is where you want it.
Don't you
This
still
might
be
be
in
the
the
record.
short?
This could be the record.
It really may very well be.
For the
That's okay.
I've been a minute later, I missed the whole thing.
Well,
Yeah, at some point, I guess,
some meetings can be longer than others.
The longest is like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours and